You got two types of people in this world. You got good people and you got bad people. Bad doesn't have a color. Good doesn't have a color. This whole life is a fight against good and evil. You got some good black people, then you got some bad black people. You got some good white people, then you got some bad white people. You got some good Mexicans.
Oh, here we go.
Then there are human beings that happen to be Mexicans that are influenced by a bad evil spirit. I hate the bad spirit, but I don't hate the Mexican. I love good people, and I try to upgrade bad people. I'm not an angel. I've been worse, and I'm trying to be better. When I look in my comments, I see good comments, and I see bad comments. At least I see comments, though. You know what I used to hate? When I didn't see no comments at all. So all the haters are invited. Do the things you've been doing for years. Leaving little pictures of monkeys and all that stuff. Expose yourself.
True.
Let the world see what kind of person you are. And like I said, I'm not an angel myself, but I'm getting better. God bless all the good Mexicans. I had when I was a little boy.
Now, what he's talking about, the reason why he made this video, because there was some backlash against him for basically what he said in his Channel 5 interview, particularly about Mexican people, especially in their use of the N-word. He does not like people using, or non-blacks using the N-word, or black people using the N-word in general. Here's what he had to say about Mexicans using the N-word.
Yeah. At what point in your life did you come to that conclusion?
I think when a Mexican walked up to me and said it, I didn't like it no more.
You've been back to LA in a while?
No, I left LA because of it. I didn't want to go to prison because it was too many people using the N-word that wasn't black, and I couldn't kill them all. So I knew I better leave before, you know.
Well, Mexicans in East LA don't typically say that.
A real Mexican don't say it. You got the, you know, like, I don't know, whatever, you know, like, people hate us, but they imitate us. I'm gonna say that again. People hate us, but they imitate us. You know what I'm saying? My dad said black people invented low riding. He said it was like in the 50s, and he said black people used to wear zoot suits. He said black people, the black jazz musicians, used to wear zoot suits. And he said that, you know, Mexicans that play the oldies, Motown, they play them now. They play them, like if I dig up Smokey Robinson.
Now, the growing narrative on the internet is that Afroman has a bias, or in some cases may be racist against Mexicans. That's the whole reason why he made that video. But the comments that really hones into, you know, how his thoughts, you can say, about Mexicans actually sit around like Lefty Gunplay, but let's let him finish the clip.
It won't be a picture of Smokey Robinson on YouTube. It'll be like 5 cholos standing there, and I'm trying to, you know, when I pull up a Smokey Robinson video, that's how much they didn't like embraced and intercepted Motown and all of the classic soul oldies that black Americans made. You know what I'm saying? You know, people hate us, but they imitate us. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to that Lefty guy talk. He was like, yeah, in the penitentiary, we got ours. We let the blacks know, like, yo, you know, you guys are over there, but we got ours. Oh, but when he gets out the penitentiary, oh, he wants to rap like the black guys he want to kill in the penitentiary. No, keep that same energy when you get out the penitentiary. No. Don't come over here using our rap music. You go over there and sing La Bamba. And a black dude wrote that, from what I heard.
Now, I did do some research. A black dude did not write La Bamba, but let's just a little fact check right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him. It's like just all that N-word using, and then the black people that give other races the green light to disrespect us. Like, you know, California, you know, like, you know, I love my hometown, but it's a lot of stuff there, you know, that I don't like.
So safe to say he won't be moving back to LA anytime soon. But going back to his original response, he's about to talk about what's the difference between a good Mexican and a bad Mexican. And could you imagine, like, if someone said, "Hey, this is a good black guy versus a ninja or a bad black guy"? So you have that, but here is him finishing off his statement, his response, which is like pretty much on all his socials.
I used to call all Mexican dudes SA. What's up, SA? What's up, SA? And I remember this one dude with perfect English. He said, "What did you just call me?" And I was like, I didn't know what he was. I'm like, SA. He kind of rolled his eye. He took a deep breath. He realized I was a little kid. He said, "I am a Mexicano." He says, "I am not a cholo. I'm a respectable man that goes to work and does all these things." And I didn't realize I was insulting him. So I had to get better.
So I'm wondering, is the Mexican, is he trying to say SA is the equivalent of the N word to Mexicans? But you know, I honestly don't know. But I can see that's based on the context clues, that's what it seems like.
I spoke on some things and whatever. A good Mexican don't want to call me the N-word. You got freedom of speech. Do what you want to do. But it does trip me out when you want to take your freedom of speech and disrespect me. But that is what it is. Thanks for identifying yourself. And I love you. And you can always upgrade.
So I guess he wants Lefty Gunplay to upgrade, but at the same time, man, the N word is such a hard stance for Afroman. Believe it or not, right? If he was to have his own community, he was to be a king of his own castle. He literally said he would pretty much, for what it's worth, ban use of the N-word in this clip right here from the same interview.
195 acres. I want a real hood. I want a real country that I control. Like, my land is my country. I'm the judge. I'm the president. I'm the army. I'm the police.
I can see you being the president of a micronation. Have you heard of those before?
Like the Amish kind of do?
No, like you can declare your property a nation, a micronation. You can have your own like passport stamp processed. You can have law enforcement for nonviolent crimes. You can have your own currency. You can do all those things. I can kind of picture you. They have one in called Malasia outside of Reno, where this guy named Kevin has like a 20-acre property. He dresses like a North Korean resident or whatever you call him.
I had no idea this existed. Why is this not getting more coverage?
Supreme leader all day?
Yeah.
Would you want something like that?
Yes.
And what would the laws be on this micronation?
No N-word. As far as I'm concerned, a young black baby don't have a decent environment to come up in. Too many evil spirits have access to a young black child. There's no healthy place for him to grow up. I would like to have a whole bunch of land, like to fence it off, and all the black people that don't like using the N-word, they don't refer to their brothers and sisters as the N-word. They don't want the N-word being said to their children. I would set up a nation for them, and I would exclude the self-proclaimed nigger.
Oh God, why did he say it with the hard ER? Look, I'm all about a community. I'm all about it. I think it would be great. It would go far. It would help people, I guess, become more united for a common cause. At the same time, I don't know if that'll ever happen. And Afroman don't think it'll happen either once you get to the end of this clip.
God bless him. I'll do business with him. If the world attacked black people as a whole, I will help him in battle. But when peace arrives, I will separate myself from this man. I believe he contaminates and poisons the American black soul. And I create an environment where a young black person can grow up, know that they are a brother. They are an Afro-American, and I would nurture and raise a good citizen. And then I'd let him know, outside of this fence, the people outside of this fence are gonna address you with the most offensive word in the English language. But just know that's not you. And just know not to do nothing with these type of people. Don't trust a person that calls you that, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Now, I've trusted people who called me the N-word. It's not like a deal breaker for me, especially like, you know, growing up, you know, people you know. people you have a rapport with. But randos, yeah, dog. Random people calling me the N-word, nah, dog. We ain't tight like that. But to a certain extent, I get it, man. I don't use ninja in my or the N-word in my day-to-day world. And I think more and more black people are coming to terms with not using it than are like saying, hey, no, we must continue to use it to take the word back from history, if you will.
That's one of the main rules that I would have in my community. And then all the other sensible laws, like, of course, don't steal, don't kill. But the only one that I think I'd have is like, you can't say the N-word. And if somebody invites somebody over and they use the N-word, I'd have my own security guards pull up and ask that person to leave our environment.
Would you allow white liberal visitors and volunteers?
Yes, you can come visit. You can come visit. And matter of fact, we actually need some white residents, because if the government find out that it's all black people living here, they might fly over the top and just blow us up.
So in the end, Afroman is still not trusting of him having a civilized neighborhood with just all black people because of the government. So yeah, but hey, what do you guys think, yo? Do you think Afroman was in the wrong? Are you accepting his not apology, him basically quadrupling down on saying Mexicans or anyone shouldn't be using the N-word? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you next video. Peace.